Bob Varl did that chant, which other people in the audience joined in, the National Security Minister of Israel, Ben-Gavir, publicly declared that all aid to Gaza must be permanently ended. Now, the difference between that statement, which got almost no coverage at all, and the slogan of a rapper on stage and his audience is backed up with actual consequences and firepower. Like, if they have deliberately starved the people of Gaza, that is the linchpin, by the way, of the arrest warrants issued by the International Criminal Court against Benjamin Netanyahu and his former defense minister. You would expect those charges to be expanded pretty dramatically. We won't know that now because the ICC has ordered that any future charges must be in secret. They don't have to be made public. But in any case, they have deliberately started. We know these aren't empty threats, not bluster. They're not just like venting here. They're acting on what they're doing. And Ben-Gavir has pushed for that. Smotrich last month, I mean, look, the endless genocidal statements. He said, by the time we're finished, Gaza will be entirely destroyed. And let's be honest, they're pretty much there anyway. They've wiped, in the words of Donald Trump, a civilization in Gaza has been wiped out. So the fact is, these statements are actually based in reality, and yet the British media and the Western media have not only failed, they've either buried these statements, they haven't covered them, and they certainly haven't framed their coverage about Israel's intent around these statements, because they were always the best predictors of what Israel has gone on to do. This is the gaslighting, and people getting angry because what was in the hearts of the people chanting it? Was it hatred of Jewish people? No one actually thinks that. What the actual in their hearts was, I am really angry and upset at having to spend 21 months of watching daily despicable atrocities. My politicians and media outlets are not sharing my outrage. Instead, they're arming and whitewashing these crimes. This is ridiculous. The world has gone insane.
If you don't, it's really simple, right? If you don't want people chanting that at Glastonbury, I think it'd be better to live in a world where we don't have to chant death to anyone, right? But if you don't want people to be angry about a foreign, brutal, genocidal military, maybe you should stop that foreign, genocidal, brutal military from doing its crimes. And yet, on the Monday after Glastonbury, the Israelis carried out one of the worst massacres they've carried out in weeks. They bombed a seaside cafe. They killed